What's going on, y'all? For Fabian Speaks, man. We're back with a video, and I'm talking about the power of the tongue today, man. Really talking about the power of the words you speak and how you can use what they call affirmations, essentially, to just be an upliftment to yourself and those around you, man. Like the video, comment down below, let me know y'all's thoughts, what additional videos y'all want to see me talk about, subject matter y'all want to see me talk about, man. So, the power of the tongue, man. I don't think a lot of people realize speak it into existence. Do what you need to do, X, Y, Z. Just the fact that about what you say can really make or break a lot of things. Now, the first narrative, let's kind of talk about what you say to other people, right? Bruh, growing up, I was cussing like a sailor. Now, for some reason, I'm more intentional with the words I use and what I say. But I know that depending on what you say can have a large effect, man, on people. And sometimes people just think it's just a word. But when you just pretty much criticize or deteriorate somebody by shaming them, calling them names, calling them out their name, you don't realize the impact it can have in the natural and the spirit world, or the spirit realm. Psychologically, it could have effect on somebody, especially when somebody looks at you or sees you in a certain light, right? That's just one situation. If you're very influential, people value your opinion, but you're one to criticize, and people will take to heart what you say just off the merit that your words are like gold to them. But then again, when people hear things, there's a natural continuation or a repetitive nature or something that resonates within them when they hear things, man. Call it the subliminal, call it the unconscious, whatever you want to, but it will resonate with them on a level that you can't really understand. And now, can I break down the rhyme or reason? No, but I do know these things are very real and true, especially according to the word, right? Always uplift and speak positivity and light. So I say that to say, man, if you're an individual and you tear down people, it's funny, man, me and my friends growing up, we would always just I think it's kind of a boy's thing to do, or a young man kind of thing to do, just cuss at each other, say certain things about people in a funny manner. But to us, it was all fun and games. But then it got to the point to where, over time, words, I wouldn't say they affected me, but what I would say is that just watch what you're saying. Watch what you're saying, man. Even if you think it's all fun and games, it may not always just be that fun and games, bro. A lot of people take things to heart, and they may act like they don't. They may look at you and it's all shits and giggles for them, but in reality, it could be affecting them in a certain way that you can't even fathom or imagine. So I say that to say that's the first narrative, right? When you speak uplifting things to people. Don't just speak to people in the sense of just talking to talk. And I think once you get older, over time, you kind of learn more about that. Because when you a kid, you don't really care, or it's not a big deal to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one part, man. Just watch what you say, because a lot of people will internalize those things in a way that you can't even fathom. And you don't want people, especially when they're people you care about, and it shouldn't even just be people you care about, it should be everybody, right? You should have a greater good type of response or a type of concern or for people naturally, man. So the second half is kind of just talking about what am I saying? Talking about speaking positive things within yourself, right? Positive affirmations, speaking light within yourself. That's something that a lot of people don't really take into consideration, man. The power of the tongue, even in my channel thumbnail or my channel cover art, is the power of the tongue. So I talk about that a lot, and I've learned to implicate that into my life. It's an interesting thing to really think about. The power of the tongue and how people speak things into existence, and it's a real thing. People talk things into reality, and I've always talked about on this channel, things are perception, man. It's always perception. It's what you believe is what it will become reality. What you think about yourself is what you are. What you speak about yourself is what is to come to fruition. So that's what I am big about You know, a lot of people talk about manifestation and things of that sort, but I'm big about that nowadays more than ever. Like how I think. So we can even two-part this video. It's not just about how you speak or what you say. It's what your thoughts, your mind, bruh. Like what you're thinking about. Think positive things, motivational things, things about upliftment, things that or ideas or places that you want to be in the future, goals that you want to accomplish. You know, where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, things of that sort. That's what I would say, man. A lot of people get it twisted and they think that words are just words and it doesn't matter what I think. It don't matter what I say. But that literally becomes the embodiment of yourself. You know, mind, spirit, soul, flesh, whatever you want to, like, you need to be walking in unison in everything according to where you're going or who you are. You need to be doing certain things in your day-to-day that's applicable to where you want to be. You need to be thinking of certain thoughts, researching a certain particular information, putting certain actions into play, right? It becomes circular, like spherical. It's everything in its entirety. That's what y'all need to really be thinking about. So this video is kind of short, sweet, straight to the point. I think a lot of people do know these things. The older they get, they realize these things, but a lot of folks don't care. They'll just talk how they want to talk, say what they want to say to any people, and think that has no effect and people should just get over it. But like I said, in the earlier minutes of this video, everybody's going to internalize things differently. You can't speak for the next man and tell him how to internalize something. Like, and I highly believe that in the spirit realm, things are being shifted, changed, moved, and manipulated according to how receptive people are to things and how they internalize things, and pretty much what you're saying. Because when you go around just trashing and thrashing people, what you're pretty much showing and saying is that the energy that you're actually initiating is just negativity. It's that you don't uplift and speak power and encouragement to people. You tear down, and that's what the narrative of your life will be: tearing down and destroying and destruction, elimination. And there's no fruitfulness that comes from that. So that's just something that, is food for thought to think about, that we should always be ones to uplift folks, encourage, show kindness, and these things come full circle. A lot of people don't believe they do, but there's no time clock on them. These things come full circle, and they'll manifest in your life in a way you couldn't even understand. It's kind of like seeds being planted and things start sprouting. If you're planting good seeds in, your little brother, your little sister's mind, or your little niece, your nephew's mind, that they can become and do all things, then you don't even know how much that could actually propel them into what they really want to do. Parents encouraging children, things of that sort. These things take any dream, goal, aspiration to a new height. And a lot of people, they got it twisted, man. They don't even really understand that or get that. So comment down below if you feel like, or if you can resonate with what I'm saying, man. Comment down below and let me know y'all's thoughts on that. I really wanted to emphasize this video because, like I said, it's literally the channel art. Like, there's power in the tongue, and that's what the whole basis of this channel is about: just talking and uplifting and encouraging. I always knew God put that on my spirit a long time ago, and even in my close friend circles, people always tell me that about me. Like, bro, you always saying uplifting things or inspiring things, and I never thought to curate a channel just talking about positive things, but here I am, and I ain't gonna stop anytime soon. So speak positivity in your life and in the life of others. Uplift yourself, and when these negative thoughts start coming in, bro, you already know that's not God, that's the enemy. Because the enemy wants to tear you down. The enemy knows your power and the strength that you have, and your ability to create and innovate and have ideas and make those ideas and dreams a reality. So he wants to tear down all the good things God's willing to give you, all the good things God's gifted you and put in you. So pay it forward, essentially, by speaking positivity into the next man, showing love to the next man, appreciating people for the things that they do and who they are. It's not even about what they do for you. You can show appreciation to somebody just by saying, hey man, you got a nice shirt on today. Hey bro, I like your haircut. Hey mom, I appreciate that meal. Hey dad, thanks for changing the oil in my car today. Whatever your parents or your family do around the house or do for you, or just the fact that they even exist in your life, uplift them, speak life into them. And that's the point of this video, man. Peace, love, prosperity, God bless. Let me know y'all's thoughts, but always remember to encourage. Always encourage, man. Do not speak negativity and deterioration over yourself and your close loved ones and just people that you meet in general. And you'll see how like a bounty, you'll see how bountiful and how refreshing and how fruitful things around you become, man. So peace, love, prosperity. We out.